Hey everyone, I'm Drew.
Hey, and I'm Keith.
And we are the hosts of a podcast called Average SportsCast, where we talk about sports from an average Joe's perspective.
That's right, sports in a painfully average way. It's going to be fun. We're going to have the debates around the water cooler that you guys are already having. Just have them in that average way, and you'll get our average intellectual opinion, which isn't that smart sometimes, but it's always a lot of fun.
Find us on iTunes, Google Play, and on Pew Pew Audio. Dude, I believe this is 29, almost 30.
It's 3 for me.
Yeah, it is 3 for you. So we just got back from a beer festival at our hometown.
Fondy Brew Fest.
Fondy Brew Fest. Not a lot of people know where Fond du Lac is, but it's kind of like in between Green Bay, Milwaukee, Madison. We're kind of in the heart of it. In a sense.
We're in the center.
Which is kind of nice if you think about it, because a lot of stuff happens in all those 3 cities, and we can pretty much go whenever we want.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not the greatest for my wife, who wants the best of big cities, but we're in Fond du Lac.
I'm not a big city guy. I prefer smaller city. If not like country-esque, kind of like I don't like country stuff like as far as music, as far as lifestyle, but I don't mind being secluded in the country. You can kind of do what you want. You can pee wherever you would wish, which is kind of nice.
I would use my guns there. I mean, I love my guns.
Guns.
That's not what we're here for.
Yeah. So we just got back from the Brew Festival, in which had a lot of microbrews, a lot of home brews, and we sampled quite a bit. I gotta say, I don't I drink maybe once a week when I do the show, but I have like 1 or 2 beers, and that's about it. I sampled quite a bit, I would say, in the time that we had.
I had a couple beers too.
Yeah, so when we talk about this week's brew is the brew that a person gave me a bottle of. I smuggled it, more or less. And it is the Brenner's Bacon Bomb, which I've been pretty excited to try. I tried at the Brew Fest, and I was very pleased with it, and we'll talk about that a little bit later.
I tried it also. Pretty big fan. It's heavy, but it was a great beer. Yeah.
Yeah. Legit tastes like bacon, and it really is good. Brenner Brewing Company, I should say.
Out of Milwaukee.
That's in Milwaukee?
I believe so.
I think you're right. Yeah, out of Milwaukee. So it's a Bacon Bomb. Rauchbier? Is that how you say it? I have no idea.
I actually can't back that up.
It's a blend of German beechwood and Wisconsin cherrywood, smoked malts, noble German hops, and fresh black pepper. Add a subtle bite. The yeast strain keeps the body light and the balance and the huge flavors and nose, making it perfect for food pairing without being overbearing. So that's what it is. And when it comes to alcohol, 5.3%, 23 on the IBUs. Not too bad.
I mean, it's not very hoppy at all. It's not very sour or anything.
But it's good. It legit tastes like bacon. It's pretty dark. Very dark, actually, I would say, in color. I just dripped some on my sock. It hit my sock only, not the floor, the sock.
I'm kind of jealous. I have a bunch of other beers. Change it. Yeah, I'm kind of...
You want to taste?
Yeah, definitely.
Here you go. So, you and I both had kind of indulged this evening, and I was like, dude, I have to do a podcast because this would be the first week that I have not done a podcast in quite some time, in 29 weeks, which is pretty good.
I mean, that's like more than half a year.
Yeah, that's pretty good consistency. I've talked to Josh a little bit here and there. He wasn't able to do a podcast with me because he was sick, and then his son was sick, and that happens with little kids. They're pretty susceptible to sickness. So I hope Josh is coming back soon. I don't know when he's coming back. That's unfortunately the thing I don't know, which is fine. He's got to take care of his kids.
That's the way it goes. Like Josh, much love. You might not have heard it from me.
I miss him.
Congratulations on the little one. Like,
he's the man. He's a cool kid.
Yeah, I mean, Josh and I go way back.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, along with Drew. I mean, it's tens of years. It's not like a few years. It's tens of years.
Mm-hmm.
Much love, Josh. I hope you can get back to this. If you can,
me too.
Like, let us know. So, I don't know if I'm the right person for our weekly blog, but
yeah. Well, you just got a new job in which you're gonna be traveling a lot.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'll be I'll be in Denver for the next 2 weeks.
Denver. Colorado seems to be the place that a lot of people choose to live. Denver kind of seems to be the state that a lot of people seem to kind of...
Denver's not a state.
Wait, fuck. You're right. Colorado is a state. Denver is a city. This is what happens when you sample many a brew from Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, I probably had 30 different samples.
I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you. The homebrew kind that had the Skittles was amazing. Tasted like straight up Skittles. It was amazing.
I enjoyed it.
You didn't like it?
Not my favorite.
No, what was your favorite of the evening?
My favorite of the evening, I'm probably going to have to go with the strawberry jalapeno ale.
It's a crazy combination. It was all right. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad. I'm not one for like a pepper flavor, so I didn't really. It was fine. It was good, but
it's kind of back of the throat.
Yeah.
My dad and I are actually, we've talked about our brews in other casts that we've had together. Mm-hmm. And my dad and I are going to do another one tomorrow.
Nice.
It's an American Pale Ale kit, but we're going to try to figure out, we're experimenting right now where to add jalapenos because we love jalapenos. And, we don't want to make it too spicy that...
No, not at all.
That, like, people can't enjoy it. We want it... So, yeah, we got an ale to drink, and we got some jalapeno in the back, and so we're working on that right now. We'll probably be adding it into our second stage, which is actually a couple weeks down the road. If you know brewing.
I don't.
But it'll be a couple weeks. We'll start the brewing process tomorrow, and we'll add that in a couple weeks down. It's fun. We're learning.
Enjoyable.
We have our kind of basic plans that we follow, but now we're trying to expand it, trying to get past the normal things to make our own kind of beer. And we've kind of talked about this last time we talked.
Mm-hmm.
We had it, and actually in a little bit I hope that you taste. I have one of our IPAs that we just started.
All right.
We just opened up yesterday was our first time that we actually tried the IPA. It's pretty awesome. It's good. It's nothing is super special.
Okay.
However, it is a really nice IPA. Kind of like a Rogue style.
Rogue One?
Not like Star Wars Rogue.
It's a good movie.
But
I fell asleep during The Force Awakens. Wait, no. The Last Jedi. That's the recent one. I snoozed a little bit.
That's why I don't go to movies in theaters.
Madison wanted to see it, so I went and took her, and I definitely snoozed a little bit. I was tired. That's what happens when you're a dad. You know, you work full time. You got kids. You take a snooze when you can.
Fair enough.
It was a good movie though, from what I remember. I'm pretty tired now.
Yeah, me too.
I legit. I really do not drink like this heavily very often. This is I couldn't tell you the last time I've been a little tipsy, and I'm definitely a little tipsy right now. And you know that's all right. Every once in a while we gotta cut back, us parents, us dads, and it's part of the cycle. It's part of the things we gotta do. And but it's been a bit. It's been a bit. I don't even know what to say.
I just don't actually talk when I'm drunk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this bacon stuff tastes like legit bacon. Brenner, I love it.
No, I got plenty of cousins that are Brenners, but I haven't really heard of the Brenner Brewery.
Yeah, it's cool.
They're pretty good.
It was kind of nice.
It.
I met a lot of good people, and I feel like I made some decent network connections. Talking about the podcast, you know, I brought over 100. Oh Jesus! Oh God! Oh God! He hands me the microphone, grabs his beer, hits something, tips over the chair that he's sitting on, and yeah, I mean, it was all you can drink.
I'm here.
You can't go bad. It was all you can drink.
I didn't spill anything.
All Wisconsin-based brewing. The only one that was not specifically from Wisconsin, but has like a brewery in Wisconsin, was the Toppling Goliath. They are actually
I
based.
didn't even try that.
They're based out of Iowa, and they have their most popular beer is probably the Pseudo Sioux. It has a dinosaur on it, which is pretty cool. That's what I like about microbrews is the graphics, the images. So you know when you're
the artistry.
I'm stumbling a little bit, but yeah. But when you go to the store and you're like, hey, I want to try something a little different. I don't want to grab the Bud Lights, the Miller Lights, the fucking Cooler Lights, and things like that. I want to grab a little microbrew action. You go for what is visually appealing, and that's what I like about microbrews. Is you look at it. And it's pretty cool artwork. I mean, even the Bacon Bomb from Brenner has a fucking pig on it, which is pretty unusual.
Yeah.
You have Ale Asylum that has like crazy artwork. You have like all this crazy artwork, and that's what's visually appealing. And that's what part of the microbrew process. You know, is how can we market this for people to buy it?
I really enjoy the artwork.
I do too.
That's one of the biggest things. I mean, I'm a hoppy kind of guy.
Yeah.
I get my hoppy beers. But, you know, one of the things, I mean, long ago.
Long time ago.
I mean, I guess.
Galaxy far, far away.
I'm not that old, but long ago, like Hoplicious.
We're in our mid-20s. We're not that old.
Hoplicious was my first real like IPA.
Okay.
That I fell in love with.
Isn't Hoplicious somewhat difficult to find?
No.
I feel like I saw an article or something that like in which Hoplicious was available, but they were like selling them for like $30 a 4-pack. Is that correct? No. I'm thinking of something else.
Ale Asylum has Hoplicious out. The BP up the road from me has it. I mean, $8.50.
Oh, for real?
Or so.
BP
Pick and Save.
Bacon Save. Is that that's not a chain, is it? That's more of a Midwest thing. Pick and Save.
I think that's a more Midwest thing. I can't be 100% sure.
Does like California or anything like that have microbrews? They have to.
Oh fuck yeah!
I've never heard of them though.
California microbrews.
Pretty
California
good?
actually has them. As far I can't be 100% sure on this, but as far as my research in the past,
unfortunately, I don't research too much, and I just I honestly just go to the Wisconsin section of any store and just grab the beer. And but predominantly the listener base is not in Wisconsin. And so this is beer that they really can't get. Ale Asylum, they told us they expanded. They're in Illinois as well as in Minnesota.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
Ale Asylum has gone to Illinois and Minnesota.
Ale Asylum is good.
Actually, one of the things that I kind of learned is that,
we can't drink
Wisconsin
like we used
brews are not that wide ranged, actually.
Mm-mm.
And
I think we have it. We have it well. We're kind of spoiled in a sense when it comes to beer. You and I both drink a lot of different beers, and there's a pretty wide range that a lot of people don't have access to.
At least we have a variety,
which is pretty sweet.
Which is awesome. Yeah,
I enjoy
not
it.
everyone can get the variety, and I mean, I have friends that live in Minnesota, and they're like, "Hey, man, we get 3.2s at our gas stations." I'm like, "What is a 3.2?"
Yeah,
and they're like, "Yeah, like our Budweiser is 3.2," and I go,
Budweiser.
"Well, our Budweiser is 4.5."
I like Budweiser. I do. Like when all else fails, there's nothing wrong with a Bud Light, in my opinion.
I mean, it's water, but it gets there.
Milwaukee's best is water, dude.
But I mean, we can get a bottle of Jameson from the BP down the street from me. You can buy a bottle of Jameson.
Nobody knows where the BP down the street from you is.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you about it. There's a BP down the street from me. I can buy
go get some Jameson.
Maker's Mark. Like, what do you want?
Yeah,
you can get it down at that BP. But the thing is, over in Minnesota, like, yeah, you can buy beer at a gas station. It's 3.2%. So it's like not even the High Life that I drink here. It's not even the
Minnesota. They recently
Sunday
they eliminated the law in which you cannot buy alcohol on Sunday. So for the longest time, since I can remember, Sundays were all alcohol access was denied. All liquor stores were closed. A lot of people that lived in Hudson, Wisconsin, or that were on the border of Hudson, Wisconsin, and whatever city that is by Minnesota, they would hop to Hudson, Wisconsin to go buy beer on Sundays.
Yeah.
All Minnesotians could not buy alcohol on Sundays. Recently reversed, and now they can.
Super Bowl. The Super Bowl changed that, and you know what? Be thankful.
You can watch the Super Bowl tomorrow?
I'm brewing a beer tomorrow, actually. I will be watching the Super Bowl mostly for the advertisements. I love
the advertisements. They haven't been good though in the last how many years?
Bud Light have
not been good.
Bud Light's on its roll, dude, right now.
Are they? The last time, so I don't know when it was, but the last Doritos commercial where the lady was pregnant, that one was pretty good. Where they throw the Doritos across the room and the little fetus fucking jumps out. That one was pretty funny. But Super Bowl's commercials haven't been good. The one thing I was impressed, Justin Timberlake, big Packer fan. Did you see the press conference?
I did not see the press conference. Last time I saw Justin Timberlake,
he's whipping out Janet Jackson's
titty.
And
it was I'm all for him being.
He put a Twitter status or Twitter. He tweeted, said 100,000 likes and I'll whip out somebody else's titty, which is pretty funny. But
yeah.
He in a press conference they said, "Who do you think's gonna win?" And Justin Timberlake's
said the Packers.
He said, "Go Pack, go."
The Packers are gonna win.
Which
I don't really know how it's gonna work, but
they're not in the Super Bowl, so
fuck it. The Packers.
You can hear my other sports banter on my other podcast, Average SportsCast. Take a listen.
This ain't no average shit right now, though. I'm telling you.
is definitely average. Keith knows a lot more about sports than I do. I predominantly just follow football more or less. I don't really follow. I like basketball, but the schedule is too hard to follow.
Too many games.
Same thing with hockey, man. Like hockey, I love hockey, but it's hard to follow. And Wisconsin doesn't have a team, which is a huge bummer. So
UW does. UW kills it. But,
Milwaukee Admirals too.
Yeah, we got the Green Bay Gamblers. Yeah, it's unfortunately Wisconsin does not have a pro team, and we should have.
Because of the Blackhawks.
It is because
100%. Yeah, they have it as part of their agreement that Wisconsin cannot have a team because they feel they'll lose enough of their fan base. But the thing I don't understand is you're gonna lose your fan base, but the NFL Chicago has their own NFL team. Chicago has two.
Yeah, look how shitty it is, though.
Has two of their own baseball teams.
Yeah, look how shitty they are. I mean,
the Cubs aren't.
They won the World Series for the first time in 108 years.
When's the last time the Brewers lost or won a World Series?
Within the last 100 years.
A long time ago.
It was a long time ago, but it was within that 100 years. So.
I hope the Packers win the Super Bowl in the next 100 years. Before we die, we got to see another Packers victory.
Oh, we
Before
will.
Aaron Rodgers retires, there's got to be another Packers victory.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to bring us to the next Super Bowl or not.
But he's so good.
He's really great. He's a goat. He's a goat.
Not as good as Tom Brady. I'm gonna say it. Tom Brady is a good quarterback.
Yeah, when you have that much money, it's not that hard.
He's skilled, dude.
He's good.
The Patriots are a good team.
He's not a goat.
Yeah, he is.
He's not a goat.
How is he not?
Yeah,
dude's going on for his sixth Super Bowl win out of 8.
Yeah,
this is the 8th time that he's been in there. He's only lost twice. He's got 5. Are you kidding me?
Fuck him.
I don't know about that. Him and Bill Belichick are amazing together.
Him and Bill Belichick, fuck him, dude.
Belichick. You're just saying that because he's not on the Packers. You have to give credit where credit is due, and they are Tom Brady is legitimately the best quarterback in the NFL.
I disagree.
That's fine. I love Aaron Rodgers very much. I really do, but he's not as good as Tom Brady.
Tom Brady has a team that supports him.
He's super good.
Aaron doesn't have a team that supports him, unfortunately.
You're right. How about you take a sip out of my pint glass? I'm not drinking that.
Yeah, this is that new IPA that I just finished.
This is the one that you made?
Yeah. It's not bad. It's a little hoppy.
Very hoppy. Has like a perfume taste to it. A little bit. But I'll drink it.
Yeah.
I like it. Between that and the bacon. The bacon's good. The Brenner Bacon Bomb is something that I've actually really been looking forward to. And I was incredibly happy that they had it at Brewfest. Because I was like, yo, like, where do you sell it? And he's like, oh, predominantly Madison. And I was like, oh. I got to go to Madison and just splurge on beer one night. Just like, not as, like, drink it, but just buy a ton of Madison-based brews.
You know, the thing is, like, I lived there for how many years?
You didn't try any of this beer.
All this is new. You know, when I was there, like, Ale Asylum was still a new brewery.
Yeah.
And Hopalicious was great. And, you know, Satisfaction Jackson.
I don't know what that is.
That's their double IPA. It was like something new. And I loved it. But
the funny thing is I got burp. Hold on. I remember your street, your house on Broome Street in Madison, Wisconsin.
That house was a fucking shithole.
It was tilted. Straight up
the upstairs.
tilted.
The upstairs was straight up 100% like 45-degree angle.
I remember walking up the stairs and I'm like, this is tilted.
Yeah, it wasn't like straight.
Your bedroom was in a kitchen. Second kitchen.
Yeah, that was the second half of the year. The first half of the year was just in a living room area.
I remember you bought my couch.
Yeah, and that...
I don't know if I ever got all the money for that couch.
Yeah, well, too bad.
To be honest. Which is fine. But, yeah, that place was a dump. Straight dump.
And it's still there.
Really?
Yeah, it's still there.
It's still standing?
Yeah, I went there this past fall, and the house is still there. I thought it would
people still living in it, huh?
I assume so. I mean...
that was straight up like slumlord, fucking just shithole.
I mean, this is a house that, like, you would... Between 4 people, you would expect paying, like... I don't know, $1,000 a month,
which is crazy for that place.
We paid $2,000 a month for that place.
Did you really?
Between 4 people,
$2,000, and like you walk up the stairs, and I'm not kidding when I say the stairs.
We broke through it. We broke through those
slanted.
No, the upstairs was
tilted.
literally like a 23-degree angle at very, people like, 23-degree angle. That's not like that much. Think about a 23-degree angle.
That's crazy.
That's like, think about a 45 and half of that.
Half of that.
And that's going the upstairs. Floor. That's like the floor going upstairs. It was a slumlord. Like, we lived in the shittiest place, and actually it was a fraternity house for a couple years. Yeah, and it was voted the worst house in Madison.
Yeah,
it was literally voted the worst house in Madison 3 years.
So if you're living on that house in Broome Street, you're screwed essentially. So after that, you did move into a frat house. Tell me, so there's a lot of stereotypes when it comes to people that live in a frat house that belong to a frat. Kind of explain it. Walk us through that. I did go to the frat house a couple times.
You did?
While you were there. And it was a really cool place. It was co-ed, from my understanding, correct?
It was.
And a lot of cool things happened. But I guess I don't understand too much of the frat mentality. What do frats stand for? Like, what do you do in a frat?
I mean, every frat is different.
Sure.
Let's just put that out there first of all. The organization, I don't even call it the frat that I was a part of. The organization I was a part of.
Letters?
Of course. DTS. Delta Theta Sigma.
DTS. Dumb as shit. I mean, everyone's.
But we were actually co-ed, which is very uncharacteristic of most Greek organizations. Mm-hmm. Because we were a very old and set in stone kind of organization. We had a sister project. That's where the females were.
You live in the projects?
I mean, I lived in the house. You've been to the house. You saw the house.
It was awesome.
It's freaking sweet.
Huge.
And I had an awesome room.
You did. The room was great.
They just painted over it recently, and they
eliminated the green.
I think it's still green, but they made it so this room that I had by myself is now a double room. The bathroom.
How's that double room?
They put bunks in it.
Okay. All right.
That's
barely big enough for one room, to be honest.
That was the biggest room in the whole place.
Which is crazy.
I mean, it was. I had my own bathroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
It was the biggest room for one person. And
agreed.
I did a lot of things in that room. It was a crazy room. I painted it my own.
Like what? Tell us what things you did in that room.
I mean, it was blacklight painted.
Yeah.
So black lights, the whole thing glue in a different color. I have my own bathroom, which was awesome.
Yeah.
So I just kind of did my own
place.
thing. It was just more than like thinking like, hey, I live in an apartment that's part of a fraternity. Like, no, I had my own room in my fraternity, which I'm still 100% like part of the organization. It's, I lived in it. They let me be me, which is awesome. A lot of organizations don't let you be you. Mm-hmm. And, DTS let me be me. And I'm still a huge supporter, advocate. If they need any sort of anything, I'm there. I work with them. So
not gonna lie, I just kind of zoned all that talk out.
Fair enough.
So what happens when you're inebriated?
Who's inebriated?
Me.
Cool.
You are as well.
Am I?
Yeah, I got 3% left on my phone. So
did you try this
yeah,
IPA?
I tried it.
Yeah, I tried it again. Try it again.
I see you got Kessler over there. Ugh. Yuck.
It's Kessler Light, actually.
I don't give a shit. It's disgusting either way. Hard alcohol is horrible. It's horrid. I cannot do it. Tomorrow is going to be a rough day for me. Considering I have to work tomorrow night too. I hope I can get some sleep.
If I'm going to suggest anything with Kessler, I would go
disgusting. You go what? Kessler and
yes.
Coke?
No.
You'd go yes. What does that mean? You're just babbling here.
I am. I can't think of it. There's like 2 plus 12 packs of it over there. It starts with an F.
2 plus 12 packs? Starts with an F? A fuckload of Kessler?
No. Like Kessler and
what?
Something.
The fuck are you talking about?
Hold this for a second.
For what? I don't understand. He has a 12 pack of Kessler. That's incredibly a lot of hard alcohol. He walked away. He's running back. He's telling us a message. What?
Fresca.
For what?
Kessler and Fresca is really good.
That's a lot. Fresca, wait, what's Fresca?
The soda.
Fresca. Isn't that like
it's kind of like lime
seltzer
green.
water?
It's kind of like seltzer water.
Oh.
It's really good.
No, it sounds disgusting.
It's really good.
I don't think so.
Fuck. Do I have to make a drink?
No, please don't. Please do not. I am not looking to do that. I can barely handle the beer that I've consumed tonight, which is quite a bit. You go to a Brewfest event, they give you like not even a third worth of a pint, and it depends. I guess it depends on the place.
I'm kind of pissed because I didn't give all my.
Your votes.
I have a 4 and a 5 that I didn't give out.
Nice job. So we could have voted for. So when it comes to the, there was a thing called Homebrew Alley, where we were at, where local brewers, very local brewers who do it as a hobby, they brought their best stuff forward, and we got to sample it, and then you could vote for it. You could vote for what you liked the best.
Awesome.
And some of it, a lot of it was actually very good. The peanut butter porter was really good. The Skittles brew.
PB&J won.
I didn't have that.
Oh, the PB&J was
missed it.
Awesome.
Was it good?
It tasted straight up like a PB&J. Like you're drinking a beer, but you got that thickness of a peanut butter, but the sweetness of a jelly.
Peanut butter.
And it was something I've never really tried before.
Mm-hmm.
but they ended up winning, and I'm glad that I
won.
Yeah,
I didn't hear the announcement. I got on stage at one point. Did you see that?
I did not.
I was on stage when the band was playing, and I had a mic.
I love that it was like a.
I was like an MC.
It was like a ska band. It wasn't
D.
a ska
Willie,
band, but it was a.
There were a little bit of ska, a little bit of I don't know. They're more or less background noise for me, and then I got on stage. Someone pulled me on stage and wanted me to dance, and I boogied a little bit. And then somebody gave me a mic, and I just started like being like Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy.
You started rapping?
I wish. No, I didn't start rapping. I just said, hey, we're at Brewfest, bitch. And people did not applaud like I anticipated. It was kind of a bummer. I was trying to get people pumped.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see it? I was there. True story.
I believe you.
Some dude's like, "Are you gonna be singing?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he just gave me a fucking mic. I wasn't singing. I'm emceeing. I was hype boying it.
Hype, get it up, boys.
Didn't work too well. Did not to work well. I don't know. I don't want to do it. I don't even know if I can. I legitimately do not. When it comes to drinking, I prefer to take it light because I just don't like being drunk, and I'm drunk now, and it's fine. But tomorrow morning, I'm gonna fucking hate myself for it. I know it, and it's been the first time in like over a year. I agree. I'm yawning. I'm tired. It's like 8:41. I'm fucking tired. I want to go to bed. Third shift is a crazy thing.
So you're saying 36 minutes into this interview, you want to go to bed?
I do want. I want to go to bed. 36 minutes. It's not really an interview. It's more of a conversation between you and I.
Let's go interview to make it sound more.
Interview. I gotta ask you about your personal life.
Yeah, ask me, motherfucker.
Okay. Motherfucker, he calls me. So what's it like, man? To be the bad man? To be the sad man? Behind blue eyes. Do you have blue eyes? What color are your eyes?
I don't have blue eyes.
Do you have green?
No.
Blue? Dabba dee dabba die?
Dabba dee blue line.
Remember that fucking tune? I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. If I was green, that. I would die.
And I also remember the Behind Blue Eyes.
It's a good song by Fred Durst.
No one knows what it's like.
Originally by The Who.
To be the bad man.
To be the sad man.
Behind Blue Eyes.
You could change any song that says you or blue to Drew.
Yeah, that's
Behind
true.
Drew's eyes. It's a good one, huh?
No one knows what it's like.
No one knows what it's like behind Drew's eyes.
The bad man.
Yeah.
Be the sad man.
Isn't it weird that
behind Drew's eyes?
Yeah, it works well. But remember, isn't it weird? Like, so that is a Who song, I think. I think it's a Who. But you and I know it from Fred Durst. From Fred fucking Durst from Limp Bizkit. Yo, L-I-M-P! The Nookie. Isn't it kind of weird? Isn't it weird, like, so we know a couple different covers from other bands.
Yeah.
Real Big Fish, Kiss Me Deadly. That is a Lita Ford song. A Lita Ford song. We know it from Lita Ford was in The Runaways with Joan Jett, the Blackhearts. And her...
I know Joan Jett.
I love Joan Jett. I'm going to see her next weekend. I'm very excited about it.
I'll be in Colorado.
In Colorado, you should check out the band Elway. If I had a wagon, I would go to Colorado. It's a good song. Whispers in a Shot Glass.
Let me know if there's anything at Red Rocks while I'm there.
Like shows?
I'm going to go to Red Rocks next Sunday. Not a week from
You should let me know if there's any good
tomorrow.
Let me know if there's any good brews in Colorado. Can you smuggle me some beer? Is that a thing? Can you do that?
I mean, I'll be able to tell you about it.
Can you send beer in the mail, or is that illegal?
Good question.
I don't have the answer for you, dude.
I don't have the answer for you, dude.
All right, that's fine. I got a burp.
I just burp.
You ever heard a burp and it won't come out, but you know it's there? Yeah, we're going baby style, where you tap the back. Thank you. So you married somebody that's in a different culture.
Yep.
What's that like?
Cool, man. I mean,
kind of balance between American and Chinese culture?
As long as I'm not fucking around, which I don't fuck around.
Not anymore.
I mean,
you were a stud back in the day. Nothing wrong with admitting that.
I did different things like way back.
You had a different situation. No, I'm happy with you. I'm happy for your life.
But I mean, yeah.
I think your wife is awesome.
She's fucking cool.
She's funny as shit.
She's hard, dude. She's hard. She
gives you some hard truth.
It doesn't matter who you are. If
tonight
you fuck with her.
Tonight she told me you're fatter than I am, which isn't a fact.
It is possibly a fact.
I weigh more than you, 100%.
It's not 100%.
It is 100%.
It's not 100%.
I weigh 222 pounds. You don't weigh that much.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
So what? But it was funny because she's like, you don't drink because you're trying to lose weight. And I was like, yeah, you're right. She's like, Matt, oh God. Yeah, he's trying to lose. And I just thought it was funny. She's fat shaming you.
I want to put out there that as much as I don't like to admit it at all, like
the food is healthier for you in China than it is here.
The biggest thing is I quit smoking.
Good for you.
And
it's amazing for you. I'm glad you did. Smoking cigarettes is disgusting. It's gross.
As much as my inner personnel, it's something that I like. Don't personally didn't wanna stop, but like I know that I must, and it's not easy.
I understand that smoking cigarettes has a social aspect to it.
A very big social aspect.
And I respect that because you meet some cool people that you probably normally wouldn't talk to outside on the smoking bench, on the smoking porch. It's 100%. The thing is, it is a good thing when it comes to social aspects because you're going to talk to people that you normally wouldn't talk to.
I don't fucking care about them though. Yeah, I'm married. I don't care about.
Okay, so then why do you smoke cigarettes then?
Well, I don't anymore.
I mean, yeah, so good for you. But I'm saying, when you weren't it doesn't even matter if you're married. Like, you can meet some cool people, you make some friends smoking a cigarette.
I agree on
but smoking is disgusting.
It's not great.
No, it's gross. It is gross. There's nothing great about it. It gives you a buzz, maybe, but it's sick.
Yeah.
You know what is even more disgusting? Chewing tobacco. It's fucking sick.
It's fucking...
And these are things that I've done. I've smoked cigarettes. 100% I've smoked cigarettes. 100% I've chewed tobacco. The first time I ever chewed tobacco, I threw up.
Me too.
Because I fucking had the spins for me. Yep. Chewing tobacco is disgusting. Disgusting. I understand, like, if you get a buzz from it, I get. I was young at one point. I still am, but like I was younger when I was like, yo, dude, a day without a buzz is a day it never was. But fucking chewing tobacco was disgusting. No, it's so much grosser than smoking cigarettes. Both of them are disgusting. Both of them are gross.
Both of them are.
Quit that shit if you're doing it. If you're smoking cigarettes, stop it. If you're chewing tobacco, stop it. Stop it. You'd say the same thing for alcohol. You and I, we overindulged tonight. I'm not an alcoholic by any means, but
I get my shit done.
I get shit done. I don't even drink that much. I really don't. I've had the remainders of like all these 6-packs in my fridge. They just sitting there. I don't drink them.
You should.
Yeah, they're good. Maybe I will like someday, but I don't know. I don't like to be tomorrow. I'm not going to feel well, and I'm not looking forward to it. I know I'm not going to feel well, and it's going to be a shitty thing. And I'm going to be like, why did I fucking do that? You know why I did it? Because I got in for free, and I drink for free. So why not? I guess I made some pretty cool connections. I feel like.
Oh yeah, dude, it was sweet tonight. Today was eye-opening on a lot of different levels. The people were there. You could do it as a entry level, but you could also just learning from the whole situation, which is awesome.
My foot itches.
Bolton Sons Brewing Company is brewing again tomorrow.
Wow.
And we're gonna make something special tomorrow. And I hope to be on this podcast again in
you will be.
I know I will be, but in about a month, I hope to be on this so we can start talking about this fucking awesome beer that my dad and I are making tomorrow.
Did you brought that rice grain? I see that on your shelf right here. The rice grain vodka from China.
You want to try some?
No, I've already tried some. I don't want to try any more.
Yeah, we got rice grain. We got Baijiu from North Korea. We got Baijiu from...
That's bad Korea, isn't it?
It's not the good Korea. But, I mean, we bought it in China after it was sold in Korea. So, I mean, we got...
Does China have a bad relationship with North Korea?
No, they're fine with it.
Yeah?
They're buddies.
North Korea only has, like, a problem with the U.S., right?
They have, like...
You watch
a
the
bad
interview?
problem with, like, everyone except for, like, China's like, hey... We can't let you nuke anyone else.
Did you watch the interview? It's a good movie. It's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bummer. Did you hear about James Franco? He's the latest on the sexual abuse thing. So is Aziz Ansari. Both two people that I really respected, I guess you could say, in the Hollywood world.
We'll see how that goes, because it's really hard to. Yeah,
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but
I've been watching the confession tapes on Netflix. It's a weird show. Most of them, it's like it just shows like manipulation between like investigators and the people. It's wild.
But it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, hey. You're either gonna have your own long-term investigation tapes,
I guess,
or I just want to say one thing.
I don't even know. Okay.
All I want to say is Nazis are bad.
Yeah, I think that's a universal truth.
That's not a universal truth because our president never said that Nazis are bad. I just want to say that Nazis are bad.
Yeah, they are bad. You're right.
And that's all I want to say is Nazis are bad.
Not a fan of Nazis.
I don't think anyone is a fan of Nazis.
Unless you're a Nazi. Then you're a fan of Nazis.
All I want to say is Nazis are bad. And drink beer.
Jesus Christ.
Love beer.
Things got weird.
Brew your own beer. Nazis are bad.
Nazis are bad.
Drink beer.
Drink your beer. Check your privilege. Fuck. Oh. And we get. Oh, hey, we do the drink or dump.
Drink or dump.
Dump Nazis, 100%.
Dump Nazis, 100%. Fuck Nazis.
Fuck no.
Fuck you, Nazis.
You're not cool. The Brenner's Bacon Bomb. I'm definitely going to say drink it because it tastes like bacon. If you like bacon, you're going to like this. And it's, fun fact, 100% vegan. This is a vegan beer. So even if you're against eating bacon, you can drink it because it's vegan. It's vegan. Fun fact.
To be honest, I don't taste any bacon in it.
Shut your mouth. There's bacon taste in it. I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
Yes, I am. But I don't taste the bacon in it.
I said drink it. In my opinion, is the only one that matters because I'm the host of this fucking show.
Yeah.
So I say you drink it. Brenner's. If you ever are in Wisconsin, people, there's so many breweries that you can take a tour of. So many places that you can go in Wisconsin. Cool places. Madison's a cool place. Green Bay is a cool place. Wisconsin or Milwaukee's a cool place. That's about it.
Okay. Don't get me wrong.
Eau Claire's okay. Fond du Lac's fine.
I'm still drinking this beer.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Don't think that my sip of it means I'm not drinking it.
Please take
it's
this
good beer.
Please take this last 59 minutes as 100% drunken ramblings. 100%. Bill Cosby's a douche.
Drink beer.
Bye-bye.
Audio.